Hey guys, today's just going to be a quick video on changing U-joints, adding that flange to my drive shaft. Let's get to work. First, pull the retaining clip out. Sometimes they're easy to get, sometimes they're not. There's a whole bunch of different methods of pressing these out, from using a hammer to a vise to a press. What I like to use is a ball joint press and an impact wrench. Make sure it's lined up. There it goes. One side. Oh, that's minorly inconvenient. That one popped apart. Doubt these have been changed in a very long time. That one came out easy enough. Not too terrible. Should still be able to get that to press out. There we go. Got that off. Not a big deal. That came apart pretty easy. Clean all the remaining grease and chunks out. Get your new U-joint. Make sure you position your grease fitting, if you have one, in a position where you're going to be able to get to it. Like that. Pull your caps off and make sure all your little needle bearings stay in place. We're good there. We're just going to gently tap that in place. You don't want all your little needle bearings to fall out. Make sure they're all still in place in there. Yes, they are. There we go. Get our other side. Find a socket or a piece of metal or something. Now we're down below the retaining lip. Get your new retainer. Now, it's a little bit tight. Now I got to loosen those up a bit. Come to the other side. Now we get that flange on. Again, make sure you don't lose any of the little needle bearings. All good. Now we're below the retaining lip again. Like so. Flip it over again. Get the last one in. Make sure that's all the way seated. Not quite. There we go. All the way seated. Make sure all your little retainers are in place. Apologies for the slow content right now. I screwed up my wrist. Now we get this grease fitting in. There we go. Flange is on. Not bad at all. But let's actually get this other side stripped down as well, since this U-joint's bad. Despite the fact I haven't got it in the mail yet, I just get it out now. Nothing likes to cooperate here in the Rust Belt. You get clips breaking off of these U-joints. Got to use a press to take pressure off them so you can work them out with a screwdriver. I'm jealous of you guys that live down south or an area that doesn't use salt on the roads. Half the time we need torches or a good amount of heat to get old U-joints out. Otherwise, you risk breaking the ears off your yokes. Luckily, they're coming out fairly easy on this one. I've dealt with a lot worse. This truck's actually going to be getting a Kingpin Dana 60 up front and a NP 205 divorce transfer case. Sooner or later, I have all the parts. I've been rebuilding that Kingpin 60. And the U-joints on that were way worse than this. On the one that did not, on the bad U-joint, there was no needle bearings left in this low cap. Bare metal. The rest of them were tight, but just that one caused enough slop. Slip is off. Just gotta wait for my new U-joint for this end to come in Monday or Tuesday. I got my new brake hoses with a standard type connection. I got a new roll of the copper nickel brake line with fittings in there. Hey guys, that's all we got for today. Just a quick little U-joint replacement and put that flange on that drive shaft. Take care, everybody.